back. We are headed to Eterna City. I did a bit of training, along with I did catch a new Pokemon, Buzel. I decided that would be a good addition to the team because he's a pretty fast, strong water type. I was thinking about Gyarados, but I don't like the ×4 weakness to electricity because everything knows electric moves in this gen. And I feel like Gyarados is just going to get one-shot a lot. So I like Buzel because he can learn Crunch, Ice Fang. Ice Fang I think is going to be really good for Cynthia's Garchomp. Along with I leveled everything up to level 20. Monferno I just kept at 21. I didn't, because he's already over 20, I didn't bother leveling him. I don't want to level too much, otherwise I'm just going to wipe through this game. But yeah, on to Eterna. And now we run. Yeah, so I was mostly training over here in the Valley Windworks grass. That's where I found the Buzel. And that's what I thought I remembered was there. And I'm always a fan of Buzel along with Floatzel. It's a really strong type. How about you and me battle before I go into Eterna Forest? Sure. Camper Jacob. Ponyta. That's unfortunate for you. The only thing as Buzel, its defense is pretty low, even as Floatzel. There's not a lot of, there's not a high defense number there. That I guess I would say is my only concern. This is the one with like the 6 Geodudes. Yep. There's always that one hiker in the mountains that has just an obnoxious amount of Geodudes, as if that's going to make him any better. Catch 3 more Geodudes, it's still going to be the same result. That was refreshing for you to get absolutely swept. I think we have a different meaning of being a trainer. Brazilian is actually pretty tough, so I'm going to switch out here. Sometimes a Razor Leaf with those crits are pretty deadly. Especially with growth. But it's fine, that should kill it. Yep. Always hidden stuff in little patches like that. Anything that looks off, it's always hidden items. An A-Palm, that's the first we're seeing of this. Well, at least in this game. down goes Apom. So let's learn Aqua Jet. Well, sure. Bye bye water gun. Hello, Aqua Jet. I want that item. Oh, yeah. A heal bowl. I think this is the generation that they introduced that. It's like when you catch it at like low health or something, it heals it completely. Saves you a trip to the Pokemon Center. Especially if you're going to use that Pokemon like right away if you have to. Being introduced to Aqua Jet, because I usually always pick Piplup, and with Empoleon you get Aqua Jet, and I remember having a priority water move was one of my favorite things that they introduced in this generation. And I know Buizel uses it a lot along with Floatzel as well. Same thing with Mach Punch too. I always like having the priority moves because a lot of my times I have my Pokemon stronger but not as fast, but I like to go first. So up until this generation, I think it was only Quick Attack that was priority. Then they introduced Mach Punch and Aqua Jet, I believe. I could be very, very mistaken on that, but like I said, it's been a while. I always like the music for hikers. Makes them seem like they're so much fun, you know? Onyx always looks so threatening. And in the game, he's just so useless. ×4 to water, and then he just has such low health. You can go around these trainers, but that's a waste of experience. Battle Girl, so a Machop? Yep. That's actually a strat. Leader, focus energy, and then hit him if you can survive 3 hits. Which, you know, in this case, Machop could not. To get that critical hit with the lower defense, like, for sure something 6 levels lower than me can take me out in 1 hit. A Piplup. How's it going? I could have had you. I wonder if this is one of the randomized trainers that it depends on what starters you get. It'll depend on what this trainer has. Sure. Super potion. I haven't even been to the shops yet. Oh yeah, so the forest, I'm gonna switch for Monferno. Nope, I'm gonna hit the wrong button. Monferno. Just because Buzel would take a long time. I believe if you've cut, there's a shortcut through there, but that's not till after you come back. See, the good thing about not needing this one, it introduces, gosh, what's her name? I'm gonna find out right now. Cheryl. You don't have to heal your Pokemon, so it's actually a really good place to train too. Because if you have like a low level, you don't have to worry about going back to the Pokemon Center. You don't have to worry about getting poisoned. You don't have to even worry about your Pokemon fainting, because as soon as this is over, they just automatically heal your Pokemon, or Cheryl does. You think, you know, she would run out of healing items, but she doesn't. The only thing is fighting takes a little bit longer because there are 2 Pokemon that appear. But I think that's actually kind of cool that you just walk through and everything's a double battle. And every trainer in here is a double battle too. That's a strong. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Pashirizu? Seems like that's right? Oh no, finally knows an electric move. Oh, you used it against me? Oh, Shrink Shot works against both. I don't even think I knew that. The AI for Chansey right now is actually doing really good. Usually it does really bad. Usually as soon as Chansey's anything under than 100% HP, immediately just uses Soft Boiled. I think that's the move. I remember playing this, I could never get Chansey to use Egg Bomb, and all of a sudden that's all it knows. Three. Let's heal. Yes, you know, so even with Monferno taking damage in that fight, he's still at full health, because immediately right after it's just full heal. Actually, let me see what was the other way. I don't want to really miss anything here. What, Ghastly? That's interesting. A poison. What typing is Ghastly? Poison dark? No. Maybe it's just strictly poison type. See, I like Ghastly, but you can only get Gengar by trading. So it's not worth it. Because I can't trade, I'd be stuck with a Haunter the entire game. I didn't even know you could meet a Ghastly in the Eterna Forest. Good experience too. Like I said earlier, I mean, Bidoos evolve into Roselia, and then in this one, they evolve into Roserade, and Roserade's really, really tough. So catching a Bidoof here is honestly not a bad idea. Another Ghastly. I've never seen a Ghastly here before. It's not even nighttime either. I understand if, you know, they spawn during the night, but it is definitely not nighttime. These look like two psychic types. That might not be good for Monferno. Oh, just getting their Abras. Which means they're all gonna just use hidden power. Same thing, I mean, Abra's really strong, but you can't get Alakazam because trading. That's funny, that means Abra's hidden power was a fighting type. It's super effective against Chansey, that's the only thing. Chansey's a strictly normal type. And Alakazam and Gengar are both really good, but they're both kind of low defense, low health, but then super high special attack. Actually, I think they both have super high special attack. So it's either they one-shot something or they get one-shot. There's no in between. Is the second form of Burmy. We saw the green one earlier. Oh, actually, I probably should have gone for the higher level one. It heard me and it tried to outplay me, and I wasn't having it. Alright, 24. I feel like Monferno's leveling up really fast. And there we go, that's the last form. That's all 3 Burmese. So you saw the green one earlier, just had the yellow one, and then that's the pink one. And I believe they all evolve into different things too. The green one evolves into Wormstead Dam or something like that. The yellow one evolves into Mothim, and pink one I have no idea. Did this really just get 3 protects in a row off? What's the point? Let's give up, Rudy. I'm trying to avoid the grass here because I know I'm not like a super high level, but like the wild Pokemon are 11 and 12 and I'm, you know, 24. I remember in Platinum that it's really hard to train because the wild Pokemon are so much lower than you that it takes forever. And it used to be like that it was just like a couple levels below you, that way you get like a good amount of experience whenever you train, so you don't have to take that long. But I remember this game, it's pretty tough. Like you'll the gym leader will be like 25, 26, and the surrounding Pokemon will be like 14, 15 maybe. More Badoos. Here we go. So that you can see in like the far right, that's the exit to Eterna Forest. So as soon as you do that, you no longer are with Cheryl, so she won't heal your Pokemon. So if you want to train at where you don't have to heal your Pokemon and go back to Pokemon centers, etc., you don't have to worry about poisoning, all that stuff, and you have double battles so you earn faster experience, do not exit the forest, because she does not come back. You explore the forest by yourself after this. So it's you can actually talk to her. So it's best to just like train here before you go. You don't have to worry about the Pokemon Center. Like I said, that's one of the best ways to train, especially before the Eterna City gym. We made it to the exit. Good job, Cheryl. The Soothe Bell. I think that's the item that makes a Pokemon friendlier towards you, which I will use later for one Pokemon for sure, that I will be adding to my team. I'm sure you guys can all guess what that is, because it is probably by far the strongest Pokemon, one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, that you get as a baby later on that evolves based on friendship. imagine like actually like Pokemon in real life, you know, like you have a fire monkey as your pet, and you say, hey, go punch that fish. It's an interesting concept, but in the world of gaming, that makes sense. Then imagine like how do you tell your Pokemon's level? Like, they just have like a number above their head, and if someone really throws out a level 8 fish at you, are you gonna say, hey, level 24 fire monkey, go punch it? Like, I feel like your fire monkey would be like, nah, man, like, I feel bad, like. I don't know. It seems weird to me. But I guess that's why it's a game and not real. Well, besides the part that we don't have fire monkeys. And I don't know what Game Freak's obsession is with putting a trainer in here that just has a full team of Magikarp that gives you no experience whatsoever. I don't know why they do it. They do it every single game. And like, I knew it was going to be one of these people on the bridge. It's always in the beginning, and it's always usually right before the second or third gym leader, and it's just, why? What's the point? Yeah, I get to punch some fish, like, at least make them experience worthy, but like 50 and 60 for each one, it's just, yeah, like down a new tackle that did 2 damage. Like, tell me what Pokemon that's gonna knock out. You get that guy one day, he's gonna be really strong because he's gonna have a full team of 6 Gyarados. But that day's not today. Oh boy, more Magikarp. Just what I asked for. Let's just get this over with a little quicker. And a critical hit. And another Magikarp, yay. Losing to a kid has me gasping like a Magikarp. That's sad. I'm gonna check out what's in there a little bit. Alright, we made it to Eterna City. Not bad. Like I said, that's a really good place, especially because Eterna City's a grass gym leader. You're going to want to train in the Eterna Forest and have those double battles. It just makes everything go a lot quicker. Alright, we made it to Eterna City. Next episode's going to be probably taking down the gym leader. See, I don't really remember if there's any story here or gym leader, but catch you guys then.